What's going on, guys? Auzio here and welcome back to a brand new video. So today we are reviewing the brand new flashback card KHEDIRA, a card that I'm gonna be honest looks very good. 76 pace, 87 defending, 89 physical, 85 dribbling, 79 shooting with the 86 passing as well. This guy has had a plus 31 to his pace from his gold card to his flashback card. He's also had a plus 8 to dribbling, plus 8 to defending, plus 11 physical, plus 9 passing, and a plus 5 to shooting. Incredible. That just makes you think, like, if they give KHEDIRA this much of a boost, what could they actually do with other cards? They could go mental with other cards. They could be giving people literally 99 pace with like 96 shooting or something like that. They could go crazy, but obviously this KHEDIRA card is a great way to start it off. 6'2" is really good for the tackle and interception reach. Medium work rates, I'll tell you what, is pretty decent. It's not amazing. I prefer medium high myself, but medium is not going to be the end of the world. Now, a lot of people do like skill moves on their midfielders. That's why they tend to go for the whistles and stuff like that. But for me, personally, I feel like CDMs, they should just be simple. They should be tackle the ball, pass away, or when they're going forward, be an option, collect the ball and pass away after that. I don't feel like I should be doing skill moves with my CDM unless it's someone like Hullet that can actually, you know, go forward, run, shoot, dribble, and he can pretty much do everything. But for KHEDIRA, I don't think it's going to matter. 4-star weak foot though is really good for the passing, for the shooting. Now, he is on a Shadow Chem style and he is on 10 Chem. For me, Shadow is the way to go. I feel like Anchor, you do not need. He's already got 94 aggression and 94 strength and 92 aggression. I feel like Shadow, just try to get that pace to his max because 80 acceleration is not amazing. 91 sprint speed is really good, but I feel like he's going to feel faster than 80 acceleration. The reason I say that is because of his 92 aggression. I feel like that 92 aggression is going to come into play way more often than you probably expect. And he's going to feel way faster when obviously going in for those tackles. Shooting ability looks pretty good. Now, when it comes down to inside the box finishing, it's not great. 73 finishing. But for outside the box, 83 long shots with 88 shot power is pretty decent. So I will be trying to take a long shot with him. If I can't get an angle in that CDM position, I'll probably move him to like a cam or a striker just to get a simple shot with him. Passing ability is where it's about. The fact that he's got a 4-star weak foot as well, just gonna make him, it's gonna make him beautiful. Let's all be fair. 93 short passing, 90 long passing, 87 vision. This guy's gonna literally send that ball from one side of the pitch all the way to the other. Dribbling, this is where it gets a bit confusing, let's say, because 70 agility is not great. 72 balance is not great either. But everything else there, like the 88 reactions, 88 ball control, 87 dribbling with the 91 composure is really good. Now, how is he going to feel on the ball? Hopefully he doesn't feel up to the level of like a Sissoko, because that would be insanely disappointing. But I feel like he's probably going to be on the same level as that other Witzel card, that flashback Witzel card. But when it comes down to defending, it gets tasty. You have to start rubbing your hand because my god is it good. 99 interceptions, 89 heading accuracy, 93 defensive awareness, 98 stand tackling with a 96 fly tackling as well. You already know 6'2" is going to be able to intercept the ball fairly easily. His tackles, especially being 6'2", is going to be 10 times easier. Physicals, and this is where it also gets interesting because strength being 94 is insane. 92 aggression, wow. 81 stamina, a lot of people are going to be looking at that, thinking to themselves, is that going to last? Is that going to make him last throughout the whole 90 minutes? And for me personally, I do feel like it is. Now, for when it comes down to links, I have linked him up with the Alexandra card. That is obviously the road to the final card that can obviously get upgraded. So you got a pretty decent link there, let's all be fair. I've also got Hakimi, Rudiger, Virgil, Sissoko, and Son in this team. I will be playing KHEDIRA in a 4-2-3-1, just playing him in that CDM position. But I do obviously want to try to get a long shot with him to see how good his finishing ability, or let's see how good his long shots are. So I will probably move him to a cam just to get that opportunity. But let's get into the games. So the first thing I obviously do want to try out is how he feels on the ball. Hopefully he's not that player to feel very like sluggish on the ball. And I'll tell you what, he doesn't feel too bad. I can clearly tell by those 180 turns that he just did. He doesn't feel amazing, and he does not feel to the point of obviously like a Witzel that felt pretty good. But he definitely is that kind of player that you don't want to overcomplicate stuff with. Ball roll. That's a good turn. I'm going to try to go for that over top through ball all the way to the other side. And that's that long passing come into play. Do you see how perfect it is? Not just making Hakimi obviously stand on the spot. It's also making Hakimi actually run onto it. So something I am noticing with Khedira is his positioning right now when going forward. He is a very, very deep CDM. He is a CDM that doesn't really like to go forward. So I'm definitely going to have to move him into that cam position if I do want to try out his finishing. And I'm going to be honest, his transition feels pretty good, but it doesn't feel absolutely insane. And I do feel like that is obviously because of his acceleration. Nice, really good interception. What I actually did there was acting like I was going to go all the way down and try to read a passing lane, and then instantly turn into another passing lane and just got the ball. Shield it off. Nice, really good shielding from him. I'm going to try to send him on a run. Ball roll. Going to try to send that. Oh, what a play. That's unbelievable, by the way, from the long passing, just like on the ground especially. Yeah, look how deep he's playing when going forward. Like, look at him right now. He's all the way back here, and I haven't got him on, like, an insane instruction. I have got him on stay back while attacking, I'm going to be honest. But I never see a player that is obviously playing in that CDM position that deep. That's, like, the first time I've ever seen it. Nice, good dribbling. Ball roll. Keep it shielding. There you go. Look at that strength coming to play. You see how he just gave Mendy, I believe it is, a little nudge? That just shows how strong he is. And just like, you can see how calm he is on the ball when just going for the shields. Like, no one's getting this ball off him. Going to try and play that ball. This time I'm going to try to do it first time. And look at that pass. I tell you what, if Hakimi was slightly faster and obviously he could outpace Kyle Walker, he would have got that ball. Nice, really good interception. I can already tell what kind of CDM Khedira really is. He's not really that pressing CDM. He's not that CDM that's just going to, you know, rush out to a player and just go for an instant tackle. He is definitely a passive kind of CDM where you just wait for the perfect moment, go for the interceptions, or just go for the tackles. Through the middle. Go on, Khedira. I'm going to go for the cross goal finish. Maybe. I tell you what, that was a really, really fast animation that allowed him to get that shot off very quickly. It was disappointing. Obviously, it did eventually get blocked, but it did not look like a bad shot, and it definitely looked like it was actually going in. Good shielding once again. That is so overpowered with a player that has strength. Like, look at this. I'm going to just hold LT. Oh my god. He literally can't get a ball. He literally cannot get a ball. I'm just going to hold LT. I want to see how long. Okay, he eventually found out that if he switches to another player, he can actually get the ball. Switch that. Oh my god, that is such a good ball. Please get on to the end of that. Oh my god, I feel like that's at like a bad angle as well, and he still managed to get it there. Once again, this is the last time I'm going to try his passing ability. Yeah, it's top tier. It's up to the level of like the De Bruyne kind of passes. It's up to the level of the like the Bruno Fernandes kind of passing. His passing is just out of this world. Khedira. I'm going to go for it, boys. I'm going to try to create the angle. One more turn. And like I'm going to turn. There you go. Ball roll. No. He's so like slow on the ball when turning to the point where it's going to be very hard to actually get an angle to shoot with him. So we actually do have a penalty right here. And there's only one player that could step up to the plate and take it. He's got 73 penalties. Now lately, I'm not going to lie, I've been very terrible at penalties. I just can't get it to the top bins like I would like it to. But I'm going to try to yellow time it. And he is going to save it. Trust me, penalties this week for me has been terrible. Something I will 100% say is if you're looking for a CDM that is going to help you a decent amount when going forward, Khedira is definitely not your kind of guy, because Khedira is a CDM that is going to stay back the majority of the time and making sure that you're not going to get hit on a counter-attack. Yes, he can obviously play these kind of balls, and it will most likely... I thought I was about to say I was most likely going to end up in a goal, but he's not that kind of player to really go forward. Something I'm liking a lot is his positioning. His defensive awareness is like really good. Like right there, I kind of switched him into the last second, but he was already tracking that run, and that's so good to see. The fact that you're going to be able to do less work with him because he does it automatically. Gonna go straight through the middle, aren't you? I'm gonna go for a slide tackle and yeah, let's not talk about it. Get there. Use that pace. There you go. Really nice shielding from him there. I'm going to be real. I thought he was going to lose that battle because he's not the fastest of CDMs. But the thing is, he uses his strength to kind of shield off a lot of players. Going to play that ball. That could be one hell of a ball if he gets there. Oh my god. Was it onside? It was onside. Do you see the pass, boys? Oh, wow. No turn. Going to go for a slide tackle, and it is going to be a perfectly timed slide tackle. Come on, Khedira. Use that strength. Just body off Martinez. That's literally perfect. So it is time to review him. I did manage to play 2 games. I didn't get a goal and I did not get an assist as well. There was obviously plenty of chances he could have got an assist, but I couldn't just get a ball into the back of the net. The 2 games I played was very interesting to see about, you know, Khedira's attacking positioning, his defensive awareness, his tackling, his interceptions. I must admit, his tackling and interceptions was obviously top tier, but a thing that I felt like was the worst thing about him was his pace. You could really see that acceleration come to play, and you could just tell that if he was a slight bit faster, he would be literally 10 times better. Now, how he feels on the ball is quite disappointing. That agility does really let him down. I wouldn't say he's on the level of Sissoko, because trust me, Sissoko on the ball feels absolutely terrible. Let's all be fair. He does feel slightly better than Sissoko, but not by much. Now, Khedira, if you're going to get him, he is a CDM to stay back while attacking. He's not that CDM that's really going to go forward much. And if you do have him on balance, in some occasions you are going to get caught. And that is why I feel like stay back while attacking, probably something like cover center and obviously like cut passing lanes is perfect for this guy. Now, is he worth it? He's around like, what, 150k? That's not bad. Not bad at all for a Khedira with his kind of interceptions, his kind of tackling, his kind of physicality, his passing ability. I would 100% say he is worth it. Now for pace, I am going to give his pace straight up a 7.5 out of 10. Not great at all. Now, when it came down to shooting, I did say I would try to get a shot with this guy, but because of his dribbling and how awkward he felt on the ball, it was extremely hard to get a shot out with him, and that is something I'm always gonna say is, you know, is gonna be a letdown. But for shooting, I will give him like a 6 out of 10. Passing ability, I'm gonna be real, 10 out of 10. His passing ability was so good. Like, I'm talking first time passes all the way to the other side of the pitch. I'm talking about calm collective passes, just like working every single time. So yeah, 10 out of 10 for passing. Dribbling ability, I will give his dribbling a 6.8 out of 10. The reason I'm going to give him that low is because of obviously how he felt on the ball. But the thing is, I don't want to go too low because that ball control was still good. That composure was still good. Now, for defending, I am going to give his interceptions, his stand tackling, his defensive awareness, I would say a 9.7 out of 10. The reason I'm going to give him a 9... Actually, I'll give him a 9.5. The reason I give him a 9.5 out of 10 is simply because I feel like his interceptions would have been 10 times better, aka him getting to the ball, if that acceleration was higher. Like, I cannot compare his defending to a Zakaria because, trust me, that Zakaria card, the Road to the Final card, yeah, it was on a whole new level. So I can definitely not compare it to that card. But yeah, I feel like a 9.5 is very, like, spot on. Physicals, strength, aggression, so good, it's ridiculous. And for that, I am going to give him a 9.5 out of 10 again. The reason I'm not going to give him a 10 out of 10 is because of the jumping. I saw this guy lose headers because of his jumping. Yes, he is 6'2", he is very tall, but he still lost headers to very small players because of that jumping. I'm telling you, if that jumping was like 85, 86 or even 87, he's getting that. He's getting the ball no matter what. But because it's 72, I saw this guy lose headers like there was no tomorrow. Now, when it comes down to an overall rating out of 10, I am going to give him, I would say an 8. I want to give him an 8.3. I really do. Maybe even an 8.4. Because, yes, he's really good defensively, but that's not what you kind of want when it comes down to a CDM nowadays. You want a CDM that can obviously do both. A CDM that's going to feel good on the ball when going forward, but also a CDM that's going to be absolutely solid defensively, like Zakaria. Zakaria felt really decent on the ball, felt amazing when it came down to pace, and he had physicals and he had those defending stats. And that is why Zakaria got such a high rating. But for Khedira, I'm going to be honest, an 8.3, 8.4 out of 10. I really can't give him any higher than that. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, please leave a like, please leave a comment. But for now, peace.